Here's what it says. Here are some tips how you can enjoy sex and avoid spreading COVID-19. Number one, know how COVID-19 spreads. You can get COVID-19 from a person who has it. The virus can spread to people who are within about 6 feet of a person. People can get it within 6 feet of a person with COVID-19 when that person coughs or sneezes. And the virus can spread through direct contact with their saliva or mucus. We still have a lot to learn about COVID-19 and sex. COVID-19 has been found in the feces of people who are infected with the virus.
Sorry,
however, COVID-19 has not yet been found in semen or vaginal fluid.
Once again, the coprophagists are taking the shaft here.
Who's taking
maybe a little more than the shaft?
Never get a break in society. All the diseases spread that way. It's crazy.
We know that we do know that other coronavirus does not efficiently transmit through sex. Now, the New York Department of Health encourages you to have sex with people close to you. You are your safest sex partner. Yes, you, Sid. Masturbation will not spread COVID-19, especially if you wash your hands and sex toys with soap and water for at least 20 seconds before and after sex.
What if I masturbate on a subway pole?
You have to wash the subway pole.
Oh,
come on.
No deal, Rob.
You're joking, but that's his kink. He likes soiling the subway poles. No, but they're kind of am I hearing this wrong? Because it sounds like they just said masturbation cannot spread COVID-19. Especially if you do these things that prevent it from spreading anywhere. Like that's what it kind of sounds like. Like if you
I think they're goofing around. They're just saying just wash your hand. Make sure you wash your hands and keep your sex toys clean.
Right, but
they're not saying the semen. Oh if the sex toys, if you're putting them up your butt, and if you happen to have COVID-19 and then someone else touches the sex toy, then they might have it.
Right. I got you. So it can spread that way.
Right. That's why they recommend you wash it.
Exactly.
So then the next safest partner is someone you live with presently. Having close contact, including sex with only a small circle of people, helps prevent spreading COVID-19. So they're saying
jerking things.
Right. I mean, look, it makes sense. It's like if you're in the same household, you're already breathing the same air. So stick to your roommates. Don't travel outside of the domicile for a sex partner because you don't know where that person's been or who's been in the domicile.
If you play your cards right, you might literally stick to your roommates.
If you usually meet your sex partners online or make a living by having sex, which, by the way, I commend the language here because they're not saying, or if you're a prostitute.
If you're a hoa.
Or if you make a living having sex, consider taking a break from in-person dates. Video dates, sexting, or chat rooms may be options for you.
Oh, come on.
Pimp HR.
Just join us on the Skype chat.
And then
do they provide a link to Chatterbait, like to create an account? That's basically what they're saying, right? Like become a cam
they're
model.
not promoting Chatterbait Flirt for free. You figure out the platform you use. OnlyFans. There's plenty of platforms.
If you have sex for a living, consider starting an OnlyFans. I love the official tone.
Yeah.
Number 3, take care during sex. Kissing can easily pass COVID-19. Avoid kissing anyone who is not part of your small circle of close contacts. Rimming.
Try heavy petting.
What? Wait. Go
Sorry,
on, Rob. What was that?
What was the joke? You cut out.
I said try heavy petting. I just thought they said take care during sex, meaning, don't like spread fluids, but it just sounds like they're telling you to be a more attentive lovers.
How about a foreplay? You can snuggle after finishing.
Everyone's uptight about COVID-19. Maybe stroke her hair a little bit, will you?
So then it says rimming, mouth on anus, it clarifies, might spread COVID-19. Virus in feces may enter your mouth. This goes back to the washing. If you're gonna allow someone to give you analingus, make sure you're clean down there.
All right. Also, Albuquerque Hot Pockets may not be sanitary and cause the spread of COVID-19.
Call back.
Chili dog, however, very sanitary.
Condoms.
When Eiffel Towering. Okay, sorry.
Condoms can reduce contact with saliva or feces, especially during oral or anal sex. Useful.
But it's no fun.
Who wants to suck on a condom? Is that like...
I never understood that. Yeah, like, and it seems like in the 80s, like in, what was the show? The Deuce. That was a big plot point is that everyone would not give you a blowjob unless you put a condom on. I was like, what's the point?
It's like eating a Kraft single without unwrapping it.
Even worse, I would say.
Yeah, if Kraft singles were latex.
Have you ever tasted a condom? Has
No.
anyone ever tasted?
I haven't. Well, how would you taste it unless you were doing this process? Like you thought it was bubble gum or something?
I mean, there are ways.
I mean, it smells
There are
like a
flavored
glove.
ones.
Like, what is the...
Yeah, it smells like a glove.
Some of them have that stuff that kills sperm on it.
Spermicidal lubricant?
Yeah, on it, and then like that flavor. It's really disgusting.
Yeah, who knows what else it's killing inside?
Yeah, that seems not healthy to lick spermicidal lubricant.
I mean, it's killing a live, vibrant part of you. If you're a man, like it's killing your sperm. Like it could, what other cells is it going to break down?
Yeah, true.
Is there a warning on the wrapper?
Don't suck on this, you fucking idiots. That's what it says. Look at the fine print.
For fucking, not for sucking.
So it says washing up before and after sex is more important than ever. Wash hands often with soap and water for at least 20 seconds, like midway into your sex sesh. Take a break, wash your hands.
What?
No, it doesn't.
I disagree with that statement. It's not more important than ever. It's just as important as ever.
Yeah, you always should have done this.
Who are these people that were not ever washing their hands before this? And I see that online all the fucking time. Like, oh, now I realize how much I have to. Well, fuck you. What were you touching? Anything I was touching before this?
Wash sex toys with soap and warm water. It says, disinfect keyboards and touchscreens that you share with others for video chat, for watching pornography, or anything else.
Oh, can I break in with this? So, all right, one of the last times I went out, like into a social setting, like before this really became like super quarantine time, I went to play poker, and it was just starting to be floated that you should start quarantining yourself or whatever. So this was like the last time I played cards, and we were looking for like things to rub down the poker table with, blah blah blah, and like Clorox wipes because every store was out of it. So this one guy, like, oh, let's do a run. We got in his car like before the game started, went around looking for wipes and shit. Nobody really had anything. And he's like, hey, do me a favor in the car. Do me a favor. Dial, 718, blah, blah, blah. So I said, okay, thinking he's going to, he picks the phone up out of my hand and puts it right next to his sweaty, like mustache face. And I was like, I can never use this phone again. I have to now Corona discard this phone because it's contaminated.
It turned into a burner.
He just called his girlfriend on my phone, but I thought he would use the speaker at least.
Yeah.
Hold it, or he just picks it up, whips it, sticks it right practically up his fucking nose.
Well,
and the same guy, by the way, wanted to continue playing through this. He's like, fuck that. He's like a Trump guy, They're not going to tell me when to fucking play cards, Like literally a day later, the club we playing got shut down. Board of Health said it's under the guidelines that they have to shut down. So, yes, they did tell you, asshole. Job.
I don't. Yeah, like these people, I don't understand this rush to reopen things. Like to me, that just says, like you are completely uninformed about the situation. Because the whole reason we're doing this right now is because nobody knows who has it and who doesn't. And because we don't know, we're all susceptible to it. And we are all in danger of not only getting it, but spreading it. Some of us one of us might have it right now, and we're not feeling anything, but we could be passing it along to other people. So that's why this is happening. And the only way I feel where you can confidently send people back out to like these situations is when the testing is good enough to where you could have it at least within a day. Right now it's like 5 to 7 days. So like all the stats about positive coronavirus people, like people who tested positive for it, if you think about it, those numbers from today are technically 5 days old because they're the tests that happened 5 days ago. So now it's spread even more. So it's just weird to me that people are like ready to be like, all right, we've sat in our houses for a week. Let's go back. It's like, no, it's going to take a long time.
Well, this is a very soft country. Let's put it that like people are soft from a week of not having like the exact food that they fucking want. They're going like mentally insane from lack of from maybe 85% of the stimulation they usually get. They're still on the fucking internet. They still have Netflix, Hulu. Oh my God, I've watched everything on Netflix already. Like, I'm so bored. Like, get it together. People are fucking dying. That's number one. And I think also the thing that a lot of people, like a lot of like Trump supporters and right-wing people, like their reaction to this is just 100% informed by owning the libs. Like they just want to go out and do like defy the coronavirus because they're looking at it as like something the libs came up with to oppress.
It's absurd. It's absurd.
The other thing that's incredible to me is the last couple of days you've seen a little bit of like Republican politicians saying, well, saving the economy is more important than a few old people dying, which is so short-sighted on their part. Do they not realize that that's their entire voter base?
Yeah.
Like, you'll save the economy, but then there'll be no one left alive to vote for you.
Right. Well,
so then what?
Look. Well, the other thing that's crazy is that they're they're saying certain people who are less risk oriented or in that less of a risk group should go to work. And everyone else can stay home. Like children shouldn't go to school and old people should stay home. But do you not realize that those people bring the shit home to their kids, bring it home to their fucking old grandparents?
Right. All these people are going to get sick. Yeah. It's so stupid. It's so short-sighted. And you're just going to make it you're going to create the exact issue that we're trying to prevent, which is overloading the hospitals.
And you don't go to work in a box. Like you go and you interact with the rest of the world.
Yeah, I have sympathy for folks that aren't making any money right now and can't afford not to be working. I can understand why for them there's an impetus to want to go back to work. Those are the only people I'm sympathetic to. But even still, I think it's a bad idea. And really, it shows how shitty our government is that they're not taking care of these people and not taking care of all of us. And everyone's a lot of people are quickly becoming socialists, I feel, with the situation in terms of getting cash to people. But really quickly, just to wrap up this health guide, skip sex if your partner is not feeling well. I mean, this seems common sense, but I'm glad they're spelling it out. If you or a partner may have COVID-19, avoid sex.
Have sex anyway.
Wait, say that again?
When your partner's not feeling well, like, why are they going to have, like, who's...
Well, let's just say for the sake of argument, they just had a big plate of chicken parmesan. They feel like a pig. But you're still horny, That's a really situation.
If you look like Hulk Hogan, definitely don't have sex.
That should just be a rule in general.
It's like a self-selecting sample anyway. Like, not many people want to have sex with you if you look like one.